It is confirmed AEW champion Kenny Omega and AAA champion Kenny Omega will take on former ex-WWE superstar Andrade at TripleMania this year. So let's get right into the story, the first story in the wrestling news and rumors for today, and it's all about Kenny Omega and Andrade. It says AAA Lucha Libre Worldwide officially announced Tuesday that Kenny Omega will defend the AAA Mega Championship against Andrade at TripleMania 29 on August 14th. So TripleMania will take place from the Arena Ciudad de Mexico, Arena in Mexico City, and will feature limited attendance, making the first live fans at a AAA show in over 1 year. So this is big. The 31-year-old Andrade previously wrestled in Mexico for CMLL as La Sombra, holding multiple titles during his time in the company, including the CMLL Universal Championship. With AAA, Andrade will look to end Omega's title reign that has now lasted nearly 600 days. So we just got word that Kenny Omega will defend his Impact Championship against Moose, and now he will defend his AAA Championship against Andrade. So he's defending all sorts of titles, but none of it seems to be advertised on AEW Dynamite whatsoever. We'll see if the AAA Championship is advertised there. I highly doubt it. I thought this match would have taken place in AEW, but it's not. It's going to Mexico. It's going to take place over there. Who knows what happens after that? But it's going to defend it over there at TripleMania. Obviously, he was going to be part of it because he's the AAA champion, and he's obviously going to be part of the Impact stuff because he's Impact champion. We're still interested to see, how it turns out at Double or Nothing, because he will face Pac and Orange Cassidy in a triple threat at Double or Nothing for the Impact for the AEW Championship. So he's got 3 big, huge matchups coming in the near future, defending all 3 of his championships. So it will be a busy couple months for Kenny Omega. Now, this is all cool and fine and dandy. I just wish AEW again would advertise some of this stuff on AEW television. We'll see if they do for this world title. They obviously don't for Impact, but let's see if they do for this world title. But there was rumors for a while that Andrade wanted to face Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega wanted to face him as well. We thought he was going to come to AEW after his non-compete was over, or if he even had one. But we were expecting him to go to AEW and face him, but now he's going to go back to Mexico. Let's see if it's an exclusive contract or he's just there for the time being, just for this one match. Will he face Kenny Omega again later on? Maybe for that AEW championship. Seems like he might be a solid guy to be in AEW, Andrade, and I think he could be utilized somewhat well, even though the roster is pretty bloated. Obviously, my feelings on AEW. I'll pop that in the corner over here, my problem with AEW video. You guys can check that one out so you can hear all the thoughts I have on the AEW product. But I think he'll be a solid addition to the roster. He can even go to Impact as well. I just don't know. He needs a mouthpiece, so we'll see. Maybe he'll feel better in Mexico for a little bit and go on from there. Let's get to the next story we have here, and it's about Ricochet. Ricochet's been in a little bit of a feud with Sheamus over the past 2 nights. Sunday night at WrestleMania Backlash, he was on the kickoff show against Sheamus, lost, beat down Sheamus a little bit, and stole the hat and the jacket. Monday Night Raw, he faced Sheamus again, revolving around this whole jacket and hat thing. He's got a new look and everything like that, but it's about a tweet he had. He had a Twitter spat with somebody, and Ricochet deletes tweet about Io Shirai after fan backlash. Says Ricochet went viral on Twitter today after deleting a tweet he made during an exchange with a WWE fan on Monday night. So there's literally him, going back and forth with a fan, talking about, how he's the best high flyer in the company right now. It starts off, there's literally no one that can do what I do and how I do it, but I'll let y'all discuss that. The fan came at him because there's more than one style of high flying, sir. Ricochet wrote back, and none are as good as mine. The fan name dropped WWE NXT superstar Io Shirai. Touche, in that aspect I can agree, but Shirai is also a phenomenal high flyer as well. She's the best at what she does. And then this is the now deleted tweet. Ricochet wrote back and said he can do everything Shirai can, probably better, but she can't do what he's capable of, maybe not even half of it. He wrote, I'm not saying she's amazing, she's 100%, but I can do everything she can, probably even better. She can't do what I'm capable of, maybe not even half. This tweet was soon deleted due to backlash from fans. The fan continued back and forth with another fan today, noting Ricochet has huge potential and WWE puts a cap on, adding that his best work was before WWE. Ricochet responded with folded hands emoji. So yeah, he got back a lot. He got a lot of hate for this tweet, obviously, because he's basically saying, obviously saying that he's better than Shirai and those things, and Shirai can't even do half of what he does. So it's a little touchy of a subject there, so he probably shouldn't have went that far. He now deleted it, obviously, because he got some heat over it. but then the fans would continue to talk about him in terms of how he's used, his potential, how he's been booked and all stuff like that. So we all know he's been booked pretty bad and poorly since getting them call up for the main roster has been kind of up and down. But again, a lot of this falls on him as well because he's not good at cutting promos. If you could improve promos even just a tad bit, I think he'll be better utilized. I think the thing that holds him back is his mic skills. You can't just be a good wrestler and a high flyer and be an amazing athlete and expect to get anywhere unless you have some type of presence, character, and mic skills. You can get by without mic skills sometimes if you have a presence to you. Ergo, Bret Hart, not a tremendous promo by any means, but it was believable and he had a presence to him. Brock Lesnar cannot cut a promo. That's why he has Heyman with him, but he has obviously a look and a presence to him. So it's all encompassing a part of the package. The in-ring work, the character, the presence, the mic skills. These are stuff that Ricochet is lacking in certain spots. The presence, the character, and the mic skills. He's got the in-ring stuff down, one of the best in the world, but he needs the whole package. So an interesting little thing here, he went viral because of some ill-advised tweet that he sent out. He's obviously deleted it, and we'll see what happens if he gets any punishment because of this later on. We'll see what happens. But either way, he's not been booked properly anyways and has not done anything of any importance. We'll see if the feud continues on with the Monday Night Raw with him and Sheamus. That should be interesting to see if that continues on because Humberto's career has been stopped a little bit because of the injury he sustained. So we'll see who takes that spot and if he continues to feud with Sheamus or goes on to something else. This is his last story, and it's about The Miz. The Miz could be out of action for 7 to 9 months due to torn ACL injury that happened during that zombie lumberjack match at WrestleMania Backlash that everybody trashed, and is a disastrous of a match because not only was it embarrassing that you got to see zombies as lumberjacks there, but on top of that, one of your main guys, The Miz, on Monday Night Raw, is out of action for 7 to 9 months. Now, this is bad stuff that The Miz got hurt here. He's really never really gotten hurt before. This is his first, I think, major injury he's ever gotten. So, I mean, that's a one hell of an accomplishment to be that healthy for that amount of time that Miz has been in WWE performing nonstop. He's gotten his time off here and there, but I don't believe he's ever had a major injury. This could be his first full-on surgery. Now, this can be a bright spot because now John Morrison will step away out of the Miz's shadow and stop being part of that group, that tag team that they had, and maybe get a bit of a push as a single star because Raw is in desperate need of single stars because they don't have many people that can go up to the top of the card right now, when you look at the roster from top to bottom. So this could help out a guy like John Morrison in the future, hopefully within this 7 to 9 months period before The Miz comes back, and then they just kind of, put them right back again with each other. So we'll see what happens. I think this works out best for John Morrison. Miz, his first time getting injured. I mean, it was eventually bound to happen and it happens now. And good thing he wasn't doing much of any importance, and this was when it happened. So he wasn't on a hot run and a champion and a top guy and the main guy, and then the injury cuts all that short. He was in a bit of a lull, obviously coming off that WWE Championship win and kind of being booked as a joke after that. Had the WrestleMania moment with Bad Bunny, big spot, and it obviously kind of taper off after that. And now he hits his injury. It sucks, but he'll be gone for a while. But at least it's not during a hot period in his run. And it may help John Morrison out in the end. But guys, that's the wrestling news and rumors for today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tonight after NXT for our NXT review and reaction video. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, you got news and rumors, 7:30 p.m. and our Wednesday night Dynamite review and reaction. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Hit the chair in the corner before it hits you first and sub to the channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.